So I'm probably the only one that's going to give a very short 5 minute lightning talk, and hopefully we're able to get a useful tidbit from it. My text editor is a bit legible. So in the last talk we had for the day, we heard about IPython, and IPython is a very useful tool. If you mostly use the Python shell, I can imagine you probably use it to test out scripts that you write. But one small issue that you might have run into when using the Python shell is you probably need to restart it if you make any change to your Python source code. But with using IPython, with a few magic methods, you can add new functions, new method to your script, and you get to test out those changes immediately on the shell. So I'll be showing how that gets done. So this is just a sample Python file. Again, doesn't necessarily matter what the function does. And I would start up the shell. Okay, so I've got my virtual environment already set up, and I'll just start IPython. Spelling is wrong. Okay, so right now I want to access this specific class, and I can access the library from the top breadcrumb. Okay, so right now you can see that the class above has a number of functions. Again, nothing too fancy, but I am going to create a random function here. And but before any change you make in the file, before it becomes available in the shell, the magic method to use is as follows. So IPython comes with, like I said, it's basically a Python shell with superpowers. And when using some of the magic methods that is exposed, they start out with the percentage symbol. So in this case, I'm loading an extension, which basically what it does is it ensures that any file that is within any Python script, um, we're able to pick up any change we make those scripts without having to restart the shell. So this is the first command, and the second command is as follows. So with this now, I can make any change to the file, and I can automatically test out the change. Okay, so as you can see, I just created a very demo function. It doesn't do anything peculiar. But the fact is, I won't need to restart my shell environment in order to verify that I've made that change. I can just basically run that specific function, and we get to see the function call. So I'll probably use an example because this specific class, I need to create another function. I'll just move the function down so that we can see how it works. Or I will make a change to an existing function. Either way, the idea is any change you're able to make, you get to see it immediately. Okay, so I'll just delete this. So I have a valid function now, and then I can just test out the pass username function, and we'll see that we'll be able to print we would see the print function. And you can see we get the print hello function. Again, I can make changes to the function. And just calling the function again, we get to see the change. So thank you.